Hello everybody, this is Jose Heredia with ADJ, and this is Edgar.
Hi, how's it going?
We are live from American DJ here in the headquarters in beautiful Los Angeles, California, and today is our first ever live learning webinar, so thank you very much for joining us. Today we're going to introduce 3 brand new lights right before LDI. We have about 20 lights that we'll be bringing to LDI altogether, but we're going to give you a sneak peek at the first 3 that we're going to introduce today. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Awesome. All right, so here they are. They're underneath the sheet. Here we go. Drum roll, please. And ta-da! There they are. All right, so let's give a quick introduction, and then we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit more about each one. Here we have the DOTS Illusion 3.3. Here we have the 12P Hex. And here we have the Fog Fury JETT. All right, so here to talk about each of the products, Edgar Bernal, product specialist. How are you?
I'm doing good, Jose, thanks.
Good, good. So let's start with this guy.
All right, so if you're familiar with our DOTS series that we have, what they are is they're chip-on-board LEDs, so that's why you're seeing the big pixels there. And these consist of RGB pixels. They're rated at 30 watts a piece. And with the Illusion Dots 3x3, it gives you a whole ton of options as far as creating excitement for your light show, because this is, as you see there, a moving head. So not only do you get 540 degrees of pan, but you also get 280 degrees of tilt. And with that, I can do a little bit for you so you can see just how fast this is.
Wow. So
you can imagine this spinning around your room, creating excitement on the dance floor. And so now I'll just tilt it over, and let's see some of the colors. What's really nice about this, you'll see the first LED turned on. You can actually have control of this where it's 38 channels of DMX control, and with that I can control pan and tilt as well as each individual LED on there. So if I wanted to do any kind of figures, anything like that, especially if I'm using these in groups of maybe 2 or more, 4, 6, 8, you could just get the idea of what you can do with something like this. Now with that, I can, as you can see, I'll just turn it on to individual LEDs as they're turning on. But what's really nice about this is whether you're a programmer that's been doing this for a long time and you use effects generators and things like that, you can get all of those done. But it also does have some really nice auto programs built in. So there's one there where it's just going to cycle through the colors that are built in, some of the patterns. And these are all just considered macros where you can just scroll through with DMX and you can control which macro it's going to be doing as well as the speed, so there it's going insanely fast. So it just gives you a lot of options. And right now it's actually using 38 channels of DMX. That's at the max mode. It does have different DMX channel modes, so if you wanted to save channels, you could do so. But here's one of the really cool things about it, just like the Illusion Dots 4x4, this also does have the RJ45 connection. And what that means is ADJ is introducing a new technology which is called CleanNet. And with CleanNet, it gives you an opportunity to take all of your pixel zone controllable fixtures and now run video content through that. We're actually going to be showing the software at LDI, so I'm really excited about that. But this is CleanNet ready. It also works with ArtNet, so if you're using programs like Media Master, it's also going to work with that, which makes it great. So that's the Illusion Dots 3x3 with DMX as well as CleanNet. And what's really nice too, since you saw the back there, it does have PowerCon connection as well as PowerCon in and out, so you can actually link power on those.
So what we're looking at here is we could set these up along with, like, say, a video wall, and be able to map it out so that whatever pixels are on the edge of that image, we could use this as a low-res video wall.
Exactly, yeah, and what's great about it, you're seeing it here, it's on the tabletop, it'll sit fine just like that. So if you're using this on a stage, you're using this just on the ground, it's great for that. But it does have mounting on the bottom where you put a couple of those Omega brackets on. So you can mount this sideways, you can mount it upside down, however you want to. I like the kind of the at you kind of mount, because almost then like it makes this almost like a TV that rotates, and it's just really awesome how fast it can move, where you can have your image going all of a sudden flip it around, 180 degrees and it's upside down. So,
well, not only that, you could also use it as a blinder if you're using a separate blinder or a wash.
exactly.
So you got if you got performers on stage, you could actually light them up with this moving head wash, basically. And it's got a wide beam angle. How much is the beam angle?
It's 15 degrees. So with a 15-degree beam angle, short distance, it starts off small, which is nice. Like you're mentioning, you can use it as a blinder. If you're looking directly at it, it's a great effect. Now, if you're using this for stage washing with that 15-degree beam angle, it's going to look great with some smoke or haze. So you'll see the beam. But in larger distances, you start getting that wash where now you can use this, light up the performers, use it as the blinder, cover color all over the dance floor or stage, whatever you want to do with it.
I think this is exciting for mobiles because the Illusion Dots 4x4, it's a big, relatively big head, but with this one it's a little bit smaller. It gives you a little bit more lighter product. Not that the Dots Illusion 4.4 is not a bad product. It seems to me like this is more of a scaled down version of that.
Yeah, like you said, for larger ceilings and larger applications, the 4x4 is great. Now, if you're in a club where you have low ceilings, or if you're a mobile DJ that doesn't want to carry around too much, maybe not too many heavy lights, the 3x3 is a great option. It's just having more in the line just creates more flexibility because just like with our Dots, we have our Dots Matrix, which is a 4x4. We also have our Dots 3x3, brick 3x3.
Right.
So by having all of that, it gives you options to create larger grids and just create a whole lot more excitement for your show.
Right, so that's the Dots Illusion 3.3. It's a smaller matrix style moving head. It's got great features, so check it out. It's on the website right now. If you go to adj.com, you go to the product page or just search for Dots or Illusion or any word in that category, it'll bring it up. And by the way, we have a brand new website, which we're very happy about. We just launched maybe about a month ago. All right, let's move on to the next product.
All right.
Edgar, what is this?
All right, so this is the brand new 12P hex. If you're familiar, we just came out recently with the 5P hex. This is the bigger brother. You have now 12 of these 12-watt LEDs. I'll get these going for you in just a second. Now with hex, you have red, green, blue, white, amber, and UV. So just really, really nice colors. And by adding more of these LEDs, you actually get more power. So 12 by 12 watts, once again. So there's the red, and when you get a chance to feel this, you definitely do feel that it's a pro piece.
Nice piece.
It's nice and heavy, so it's it's definitely something that you can use whatever kind of show that you're doing. Great for uplighting, and what's nice about this too, you can actually remove these brackets, and this will still fit in standard box 12-inch trussing. So you could still use this as a truss warmer. Now keep in mind the 5P also works great for truss warming, but by having a white, amber, and UV as extra colors, it can just add a whole lot more colors to your arsenal when you're doing uplighting, and also for your shows. If you're trying to book events where they're asking for a specific color, you get asked for gold, you get asked for amber, also different variations of blue and reds and pinks.
Yeah.
So with this, check this out. I have the red already up, and I'm gonna bring up the UV.
Oh man, look
and
at
check that out. That's one of my
a nice
favorite
color.
colors. Especially when I'm using now. And check this out too, with the red and I'll bring down, and then with the blue and UV, this is a very, very cool blue, which is almost like an ultraviolet blue. And yeah, just really incredible colors that you get out of this. And with still all the great features of pretty much all of our PARs, where you do have daisy chaining capability of DMX as well as power. So if you look at the back here, I'll show you real quick. You have your IEC in and out. So if you're powering off of one wall outlet, it's great because you could just send one line and just keep daisy chaining that, as well as your DMX. So what's really nice about the hex, the 12P hex, as well as the 5P hex, this works for both. This already has 63 color macros built in. So if I didn't want to use DMX, I can go through all those 63 different colors that are already built in, and chances are I'm going to find the shade or color that I'm looking for.
Right.
It has everything from the first 6 being your red, green, blue,
Standards.
white, amber, and UV. And then from there, it just starts mixing to all your different, warm whites, your blues, different shades of blues, magentas, cyans, everything like that. So just a great piece.
Now, obviously, you mentioned great for uplighting, and we all use almost our power cans for uplighting. But think about outside of the box too, guys. I mean, we sometimes get asked to light up bands. And for bands, this is a great light because you got your white, and white is very important if you want to use it as a spotlight. But let's say you want to do a scene and it's an 80s band and they got really neon colors, boom, you hit your UV and that makes them pop.
Yeah, it's great park can. It's your all-in-one, like Jose is saying, because any kind of event you're doing, if it's a wedding, you're uplighting at a stage for a band, you have all those color options. Then if there's a UV party, there's those white parties, there's everything where they want the UV to make objects really shine. You have UV already built in, so no need to go out and get a different UV fixture. It's already built into your park can, so it's just a great all-in-one piece.
Right. I want to also remind folks who are watching us at home that we are going to take your questions at the end.
Yeah.
So make sure you prepare your questions. If you have any questions of these products right here on the table, please don't be shy. Go ahead and post them up. This is definitely a good fixture for Disco Joe. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I do a lot of kids parties, and especially with the bubble machine, I add the neon bubbles, and with the UV light, this looks very spectacular.
Cool.
So check it out. That's the 12P Hex from ADJ. Go to the website for more information. We have that product page already up. And I guess we saved the best for last. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely.
So what is this?
This is the brand new Fog Fury Jet.
Excellent. Now, we have a sneak peek video that we prepared for you, so take a quick second to take a look at that. All right, so we just watched the clip, and it's an awesome product. Edgar, tell us a little bit more about it.
Yeah, so it's part of the Fog Fury line, which, if you know, it's created by all of the features like the ADJ electronic thermal sensing. So that means you have a very fast warm-up time. It's approximately 9 minutes. So as soon as you plug this in, less than 10 minutes, you're going to be ready to go. And as you saw in the video, it just opens up so many ideas in my mind of what I could do with this. DJ, club, even weddings. A lot of times you have the grand entrance, and we're used to seeing spotlighting, but imagine you can have almost like that WWE kind of entrance where you have the color of their wedding and they're coming into two of these doing smoke. I mean, that's just an idea I have. I may maybe use for my wedding, but
exactly.
But yeah, no, it's just an awesome piece. It's very lightweight, and as you saw in the video there, it could be mounted any way you like, whether it's shooting up, down, or sideways. So you can get that jet effect any way you like, and it does have, as you saw there, RGBA LEDs. So you can have color now, whether it's red, amber, green, yellow, magenta, anything like that. And with a little bit of the fog, as you saw in the video, it shoots approximately 25 feet. So that's an incredible distance for such a compact little jet fog machine. And does have a safety loop on here too. So if you're mounting on truss and you want to make sure it's secure, it's ready for that. And as you see there, the fluid won't leak out of there, so you're good on that end. Just a great piece for pretty much any kind of application where you're looking for that kind of stream or the jet fog effect.
Now tell me a little bit about how you can control it. There's several methods of controlling it.
Yeah, so you do have remote control capability where you'll be able to select the fog and color, as well as DMX. With DMX, to get the full potential out of this, it'll use only 7 DMX channels. So you have your RGBA as well as your fog. So you can get the most out of your Fog Fury Jet, and at only 7 channels, that's not taking up a whole lot of space on your DMX universe. So just a great piece. I'm really excited to use this at the LDI show, and I'm glad we have a product like this now, just because with a jet kind of effect with some RGBA color in there, it's a really awesome effect. And for me, my personal favorite is always using fog at an event like that. So I really like this fixture.
Now with the wireless remote, you have this receiver. You attach it to the remote input right here, and you get to control what color output it comes out. What are the different colors that it has available?
So you have red, green, blue, and amber.
Yes. So if you wanted to do a pyro effect, then your ambers and reds would come in.
Yeah.
If you wanted to do a nice aqua effect, the blues and greens would come in.
Yeah.
And given the fact that you could position it in any way, there was a shot in the video that reminded me of like a rocket blasting off.
Yeah.
So if it was upside down, the Fog Fury jet is pointing down, it looks like a rocket ship.
Yeah,
So,
it's great because however you mount it, you almost get that CO2 effect that's really popular now.
Yeah.
And yeah, just, you know, whether you're shooting down on the stage, from the stage, just at the people, you know, anything that you want to do.
Sideways.
Yeah, yeah, with color. It's just an awesome piece. I can't wait to use it a lot.
for your wedding, right?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so we're going to be shooting off the Fog Fury Jet after we take questions from the audience, which we'll do right now. Let's take a look at our chat room. We have a pretty active chat room going on right now. I just want to quickly acknowledge some of our folks that are watching us at home. Blend's Gone Wild, Brian S. Red, DR Crippen 324, Roy, excuse my pronunciation, Bezuigen? That kind of looks like that. Leopard Plug DJ, CMB Music, Anthony Cahill, Leopard ADJ Lighting. Who's ADJ Lighting? I don't know who that might be. Anyways, Mauro Luna, DJ Advise, Alex Reyes. Everybody, thank you very much for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Let's see if we have any questions. Okay, so Blends Gone Wild says, wonder if it has a quick drain. Let's take a look at the unit. For me, I think the quick drain is just merely the what do you call it? This the cap. Yeah. The cap. You take off the cap. That's where you would fill in the fluid. If you needed to take it out real quick, there is this thing that holds the bottle. Would you say the container,
right,
the fluid container in place, so that if you do mount it sideways, it doesn't fall out. So there is no quick release fluid escape system other than just the cap itself.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think that question is great because especially when you're transporting these around, if you're putting these into a case, you don't want to have the machine with fluid still in there. So that's a great question. And like you said, it's just 2 Phillips screws on here. So if you have a power drill, you're at the end of your event, you just unscrew that and you can drain the tank here, and you can, you know, transport this around. If you're not using this sideways or upside down, you don't obviously need to have that in there. So it's great that it's a Phillips option, because with power drills that are battery operated, you just have that in your tool bag anyway. So
it should be quick.
Yeah, just remove that, drain the machine, and you're ready to go on to your next event. So yeah, good question.
One thing I did notice, because keep in mind, these are still prototypes. We haven't had really a lot of time to check them out, but this right here is a plate that I guess it removes, so when you do hang it upside down, you could flip the tank upside down or right side up, so it wouldn't leak, and be able to adjust it accordingly. So this is a really cool, neat little feature.
Yeah, well thought out. Again, standalone or DMX, and just wait until you see the price. This, yeah, I gotta have 4 of them for just myself.
4? That's it?
Yeah.
All right, let's check some other questions. DJ Neb says, hey DJ, what are the angles that you can mount the Fog Fury Jet? Can I see the back? Which we already did. Yeah, so that was already answered. When does the Inno Pocket Spot Twin comes out? Whoa, well, that's
How'd you
a
know
heavy
about
question. Wow, guys, I love these questions. So where are you guys coming
are
from?
Smart. Well, we'll be showing that at LDI, and it's a cool piece. It's something that we're really excited about. Definitely check out our LDI footage that Jose will be doing, and we'll have more information on that so you can have a first look at it, even if you can't make it to the show.
Yeah, there are still about 20 products that are premiering at LDI, and we'll be slowly releasing information. 25 products
25?
releasing on LDI, yes. So log in to adj.com for the latest information. Also follow us on Facebook, click the like button, and we'll be releasing product pages as days go by before LDI. All right, a couple more questions, and then we're going to shoot this Fog Fury jet. Let's see. Oh yes, are we going to show a video of the Fog Fury jet? Yes, stay tuned. Let's see here. A lot of you joining in. Again, thank you very much for tuning in. Are you able to use it via DMX?
Yeah.
Using USB?
Also using it via DMX
Leopard
USB.
Plug DJ also using it via DMX USB? Question mark. I looked at the question mark and that's why I pulled it off. The DMX channels. Do you know what channels are assigned to what functions?
Yeah, I had a quick look at the traits, but I forget off the top of my mind. I thought I had the profile, but I know that the first ones you have, it's 7 channels, so I believe it's red, green, blue, amber, shutter, dimmer, and fog. Yeah, that's
wow.
it.
Nice.
Maybe not in that order, but it's those 7 traits.
Got it. Let's see if there's any more questions on there for us. Let's see. Can I change the liquid while it's on? Good question. I would say turn off the machine for safety reasons before you change the liquid. Would you agree?
Changing the liquid, I mean, I think it means, like adding liquid.
Adding liquid while it's on?
Yeah, it's just like your standard fog machine. So to avoid, having to wait for it to warm up again, it's okay to just undo this and bring out the tank. It is a removable tank. So just undo the top and fill up your liquid, and yeah, you'll be ready to go again.
And also just a standard practice is to run your machines very often. I mean, you don't want them stowed away in storage for very long.
Yeah.
If you have the opportunity, pull them out at least maybe once a month, let them run a cycle and then put them away. That way you keep your motors active and all the machinery up to date.
Everybody doing those Christmas light show wars, get these.
Nice, nice. So if there's any more questions, I guess we could go ahead and shoot off the jet. Is anybody...
What's the beam angle on the LED car?
Oh, beam angle on the LED
We
part.
didn't cover that. 30 degrees.
30
so you have
degrees.
30 degrees of coverage.
So that's pretty wide. I'm sure we'll be able to see the beam angle once we turn off the jet.
Yeah.
And shoot them off.
And Jose, I actually have one more thing to talk about.
What? No.
Yeah. I couldn't settle just for 3. It is the LDI show. We're very excited about it. We're showing 25 products. And I brought one that pretty much can fit in my pocket.
This is cool.
You see my DMX here. And we're going to be showing a new product, which is my DMX Buddy.
Whoa.
With the My DMX Buddy, as you see there, the connection is the interface, so you can connect DMX. And with My DMX Buddy, it is a scaled down version of My DMX. So with this, you get control of 256 DMX channels. And with that, you also have upgrade capabilities. You just go to dmxsoft.com. So if you wanted to add the 3D visualizer, which is coming out already for My DMX 2.0, very excited about, but there are upgrade capabilities with the My DMX Buddy. And the price on this is going to be $99.
Wow.
So now you have control via computer, PC or Mac compatible with the My DMX Buddy, and 256 DMX channels of control. So
That
for
is
anybody
amazing.
that's looking to get into control and they want to jump into software, maybe aren't ready to make such a large investment, they could go with My DMX Buddy to start all their experimenting, and just a great piece.
I can't think of another piece as cheap as that to jump into DMX control. My DMX 2.0 is free to download. Now with My Buddy for $100, you're good to go.
Yeah, you connect this to your computer. I'm sure you've probably seen on our websites already, we've already released the Wi-Fi transceiver battery, which is battery operated. You have a couple of those connected to your computer. You don't need to worry about any plugs. This will go straight to your line of lights, and you have control if you're using this for just your PARs, if you're using this just for your moving heads. Just a great option for all you guys that want to get into DMX lighting control via software.
Cool.
All right,
that
let's
is
see this.
great news. Again, lots of brand new products coming out in the next few days. Just tune in and log in and follow us everywhere on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And are we ready?
I'm ready, Jose. Do it.
5 Fury Jet?
Do it.
So with the wireless remote, there's 4 buttons. The first one, I believe, is green. So here we go. Check it out. Nice. All right. And the button number 2, I believe, is purple. Nice. And button number 3 is amber. That's very impressive, like, as you can see. And the 4th one is red and amber. So it's going to give you like a fire effect. As you can see, it's a great effect. We'll post up the video very soon on the full effect on the Fog Fury Jet, and many more products to come. So on behalf of Edgar and myself, we thank you very much for watching. Please tune in for our next webinar, which is...
Yeah, it's going to be in December, and we're covering the CPX series. I'm going to be along with Tom Ferret, the American Audio Manager, December 5th. Same time, same channel, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing live speaker demos on air. Tom is going to bring his guitar and play some guitar for us, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Also, we have another one on December 19th. Featuring Chuck Green, right?
Oh yeah, so don't forget about December 19th. It's going to be a live Under the Hood recording with Chuck Green.
Yes.
I'm really excited to see that, what kind of product he's going to break and take apart. So that's always a lot of fun, and Chuck's a great guy. So yeah, some really exciting webinars coming your way.
All right, so on behalf of everybody here at AJ, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time.